Hi everybody, it's Lynnea, and today I am so excited to introduce the two new colors of Gina K Designs Glitz Glitter Gel for ThermOWeb. These two new colors are going to be a permanent part of the Glitz Glitter Gel line. They are not limited edition, but if I have to guess, I would guess that the first round is probably going to sell out quickly. So I would plan on stocking up on these colors because they are gorgeous. The silver is so beautiful, and the blue is gorgeous. It's darker than the turquoise sea, which has been previously released. It is a beautiful royal blue color, perfect for snowflakes. The silver too, the silver and the blue are both perfect for holiday and Christmas cards. So I'm going to be using some Decofoil Flock Transfer Sheets to do some die cutting and also some embossing on these flock transfer sheets. So I have the iCraft Easy Cut adhesive sheets, and I'm doing the 6x6 size, but I have a whole bunch of strips left over. Usually when I do this, I'm covering an entire card front, and so I'm left with this little bit of this strip left over, and I don't throw those away because I will use them when I want to transfer just a little bit of foil or flock. And today, these strips came in handy because they were the perfect size to die cut that ornament from the Gina K Designs Wishing You Joy stamp set from the Stamp and Stencil system. So I covered a little piece of cardstock with that strip of the Easy Cut adhesive sheet, and then I pressed my foil or my flock transfer sheets down into it. I'm using white latte to do a full card front, a strip of the blue sky, and a strip of the blue diamond. And I do apologize that this little bit here is out of focus. I didn't realize when I was filming, but thankfully I think you can still tell what I'm doing here. So once I pressed that flock transfer sheet into my adhesive, you want to make sure the pretty side of the flock goes down into the adhesive. It is opposite of Decofoil transfer sheets. You want the pretty side of the flock to go into the adhesive, and then I just run that through my die cutting machine to really press the flock pieces into the adhesive. And then you can die cut this beautifully. I used a little bit of purple tape to just adhere that ornament die down, but you do want to make sure that you add that purple tape on a place that is not going to be part of your die cut image, because remember that flock will come up a little bit with adhesive, so you just want to place the purple tape around the outside. Now I have the Sizzix 3D embossing folder. It's the Winter Snowflakes embossing folder, and I am just going to run it through my die cutting machine. And I did have to remove, this is quite a thick embossing folder. I had to switch over and use a regular embossing format. That was really easy. You just kind of pull back that tab on your Big Shot machine and you can run it through. It creates less pressure in your sandwich, basically. Just follow your instructions. This embossing folder should work in any of the machines that you may have. So now I have the Gina K Designs Wishing You Joy stencil from the Stamp and Stencil system, and I am just going to adhere that over the top of my little ornament die cuts. Now, I sprayed the back of the stencil with pixie spray quite some time ago, and I have used this stencil probably 7 or 8 times since that initial spraying of pixie spray. I love pixie spray because you can wash it off if you want. I don't. I just leave it right on my stencil, especially a stencil like this that I plan to use a lot for my holiday cards. So I can just add those little ornaments right onto the back of my stencil, and then I'm going to use the two new colors of Glitz Glitter Gel to add some decorations to my ornaments. For one of the sky blue or the blue sky pieces of ornament, I decided to mask off one of these little snowflakes. And this is going to be my center piece. That is just going to give me a little bit of variation in these ornaments. I tried not to repeat the decorations too many times. I did have that little swoopy lines. I repeated that once for the dark blue and once for the light blue ornament. I thought that was okay, but I didn't want to repeat too many. So I did one with that masked off snowflake, and then I covered one with a whole bunch of snowflakes, and that one is actually my favorite. I love that. I wanted to have a little top to my ornament. Since I'm not doing any stamping, I just die cut the flock directly. I wanted to make sure that the top of the ornament was still there. So I just die cut the tops from some glitter cardstock, and then I'm going to kind of alternate these so that the dark blue glitter cardstock is on the ornaments with the silver Glitz Glitter Gel, and the silver ornament top is going to be on the ornaments with the blue Glitz Glitter Gel. You can kind of see what I mean here. And I love how this turned out. I thought that that was just an extra touch of sparkle and shine, perfect for this card. So I have just kind of arranged these ornaments onto my card, just kind of staggering them across horizontally. Originally, my plan was to have a vertical card and have these ornaments hanging down at different lengths. And as I looked through my twine to have these ornaments hanging from something, the only twine I had was red or gold, and that is clearly not going to work with my white, silver, blue color combination. So I switched gears a little bit and just decided to stagger them across the front of my card, and I thought this turned out so perfectly. I had some silver thread in my stash. This is really thin, it's just regular sewing thread, so I tripled it up and tied a bow, and I'm just going to add little dots of iCraft Ultra Bond liquid adhesive to adhere these to the 3 ornaments with the silver tops, just basically going every other ornament so that the bows, I kind of tied them big and loopy. I didn't want to put one on every single one and have it get lost in translation. All that's left for me to do now is just to stamp a sentiment on a sentiment strip and add that across the bottom of my center 3 ornaments. And that will complete my card. I hope you love this little Christmas card. It really was easy to do, and the Decofoil flock transfer sheets are fabulous for embossing as well as stenciling, and I hope you love these 2 new colors of Gina K Designs Glitz Glitter Gel. See you soon. Bye.